that's us, right? Thank you so much, everyone. In case if you are among those who stayed back, it is the phone-in segment, and you can be part of it. See, the number to call is right here on your screen, but it's just that it is only it's WhatsApp only, in order not to allow cheating. So here is my first caller this evening. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Maigo. Good
Hello,
evening.
sir.
Yesterday I thought you said you were going to um do the program yesterday evening. So I was like, expecting that something will pop up, come up, but
No, but
nothing came up, and then
I needed that break like anything.
I thought
You know, when
I
you get
thought
to a
as much.
stage, see, I finished yesterday afternoon, right? Then I decided to actually have a bit of a chill there. But I don't open my
Yeah,
eyes until about 9:30. Like, no joke. So when I opened my
yeah.
eyes and I was like, oh, wow, 9:30. Okay. But I just continued to sleep. I just continued the nap until like 10:30 when I just took my car key and left. So yeah, I needed that break. And I think I'm pretty much back now. Mm-hmm. So how are you,
Yeah,
Baba?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I listened to that lady from Katsina, the way she was praising Tinubu, and
Yeah,
then
Musawa girl. Mm-hmm.
yes, and then what she was saying about art and culture to,
For
to
unity.
bring people
Mm-hmm.
together.
To use
Yeah,
their
for
story for
unity.
unity.
Yeah. So are they saying that they don't? I mean, they realize that there's no unity in Nigeria now,
No,
or
they are not
what?
denying that.
What is
They are
it?
just saying that they are trying to make sure that they build more unity for Nigerians using music. People they
Okay,
will go, they
music.
talk about unity, go they united with all.
Yeah, yeah. So and then the bosses. So is that, I think, is it donated by the president himself, or by
No,
NMPC, or by
Innocent.
who?
No,
Okay,
Innocent.
Innocent donated.
Innocent
Okay.
donated it to show to them that he can convert buses to CNG. Sure, you get now. So they now
Okay.
give him the contracts. So he's gotten part of the contract as among those who can, here you get, who can change any bus,
Ah,
your car, anything.
finally.
Yeah.
And at least east at least Innocent is from eastern side of the country. So
Yeah.
I think they've, so that means there's a fair share around now. So they are, sharing
So everybody
the,
they collect.
yeah, everybody they collect the, yeah. So well, look, Nigeria, I don't think, because look, Nigeria, like this IMF people giving loan to Nigeria and whatever. You see, this Western country, they know that African leaders are thieves, right? That there's no institution, there's no strong institution in Africa. So it is what the president wants, that everybody will follow like sheep, right? So even, and these people, they don't play games with their money. You see, when you give out, dash out dollars in millions, in billions, of course they wouldn't expect people just to be, holding them, using it for, at the end of the day, there's no how, no, you can't be as careful as, you can't be that careful that that money will get to the wrong hand at the end of the day, and then might cause bigger problem, right? So of
That's one
course,
thing about the
if they are,
West, they won't let the money get
yes,
into the wrong hand without them knowing who is holding it. You're right.
yes, yes.
But Nigeria is a
So
place where
the,
more, you even feel see somebody will be saying ordinary driver. But that's not ordinary. That's someone who probably is in charge of like 1 billion, 2 billion, just because he's connected to somebody who have access to bigger money. So messed up, man.
exactly, exactly. So they know all these things. So you don't expect IMF to now, just give out like 3 4 billion at a go. No, they will make it useless at the end of the day because they know that
That's
none of
bringing
this
them
money
wealth.
we
It's
yes
coming.
we truly go to the right place that it won't go there. So um
Hold
well,
up.
I wish Africa I wish them a good luck. So
You have
yeah,
to wish
that's
them what they wish
all I can
themselves
say
now, right? Hold up.
because
Thank you so much. Ma, I'll take another one, okay? Nice one, Baba.
okay,
Cheers,
yeah.
Baba. Now that's hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here is another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Maigu,
Good evening, sir.
Maigu General.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Perfect
Great.
of Portsmouth.
And it is, you are like rightly on a perfect time, I was saying. Sir, everybody can hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. You remember we discussed this issue of Fulani the other time we talk. Do you know that today these people killed a boy about 18 years in my area in Ondo State? Today, they cut his head off.
And where in those states, sir? Just for the record.
I'll send the videos to you. I couldn't get the boy exactly. The boy is in the van, Motekun also, and you see people in the community. I've confirmed. I've called people there. I've called everything. My town is Ekpesi. The other town is Ifirakoko. Very close, about 5 minutes journey. I would normally pass through. My brothers, they've been discussing this issue over time, but disturbance of these people. I'm telling you, these people will kill Yoruba, they'll finish us if we don't do something very, very urgent. This issue of all this Bola Tinubu, I'm pained. Anybody supporting Bola Tinubu, just supporting evil. I'm very sorry, I'm a Yoruba man for that matter.
We have to
But
keep it to ourselves. We have to kind of die silently because
this is
president.
This is not easy at all. Mr. Mayegun, people don't understand. Even by the time we say we want to get the Yoruba Republic or nation that we have, we'll be few in numbers.
Like
we'll be few in numbers.
People who are going to be the citizens
of the Yoruba
nation if we allow that.
I'm telling you, Tinubu wants to be president for 8 years. That is his ambition at the expense of everybody. Let the Fulani kill everybody. Let him be the president. Is that the wish of everyone? Is that the wish of everyone?
God damn it.
I'm not bothered about I'm not bothered. I'm a Yoruba boy. I have you both as friends. We are friends here.
What tells you happened?
Did
they kidnap the boy?
The boy was killed in the farm.
Oh, he was on his farm.
He was killed in the farm.
They now beheaded him so that they will not be.
I'm telling you, they've taken the boy to mortuary. Damn it. That's where it belongs. People, I told them that
not in their news. Like it should be on their news right now. Like
what will be in the news? What will be in the news? Because people, that thing is now it has become like something normal to people. It's just like normal thing. I'm here. I'm very sad because I have my family there too. Anything can happen to them.
It could be anyone. Yeah, it could be anybody's
It could be
family.
anyone.
It could be anyone's family. Nobody is immune.
Yeah, man. I traveled home not quite long, about 2 months ago. It could be anybody.
Damn it, man. I'm so sorry. Thanks so much for bringing that to our attention too.
Yeah, man. We are dying in silence. I'm telling
you. Yeah,
that's in Ifira Koko.
I'm actually really have to put that down. Good enough, sir.
And those things are on regular basis like that in those areas, but you will not hear from anybody.
It's unfortunate. I'm so sorry, sir. Right? Good enough that you brought this to the attention. We'll keep putting all this before people.
I'll try and send the videos to this number. I'll send on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
You get it.
I'll look out for it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
so sorry once
Yeah.
again. Okay, and that's what we
Thank you very
say,
much.
that you shouldn't wait to become a victim before you think this could happen to you. It could happen to any of us, even if you're not living in that place right now, as many of us are not, right? You could receive a call that a lot of us actually dread. A call that a family member has been kidnapped or a family member has been killed in such a brutal, violent way. Like, it could happen to anybody. So they wanted Tifnubu to be press idiot. Now, what is now the reward of the Yoruba people? That we are still going to continue to be killed, kidnapped by the terrorists? How is that? How is that fair? That's not fair. You don't get it, right? This Ronokus want you to believe that Tifnubu is facing all of this because he's a Yoruba man fighting for Nigeria and the Yoruba people. Like, how is this fair? Now, hello. Or did I? Oh, okay. Sorry. Just so you know, okay. Whenever you are calling in into this program, your call may be picked and not connected yet. But when it is time to speak to you, when I say hello, that means that's you. You don't have to hang up, okay? Here is another caller. Hello there.
Hello, Baba Mayegu.
Baba.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. How are you this evening, sir?
I'm doing well, and you, Baba?
I'm very well too. Kind of like, surviving. Thanks so much for asking.
Yes. How is your family? How is your wife and your kids, Baba?
We thank God, though. And yours?
Okay. I'm fine. I just get off from work. I'm heading somewhere else before I go to my house right now. Everybody are good.
Fantastic.
This is John. This is John Eze calling from Boston, Baba.
Here is John. And I is Boston
Eze.
today. Yeah,
Yeah,
John Eze.
very nice, very nice, very nice, beautiful. We thank God.
Fantastic.
It's sunny, it's nice, it's now. We thank God. We thank God. Baba Mayegu, let me bless you. Let me bless you as usual.
Thank you,
Baba
sir.
Mayegu shall be well with you.
He say,
Baba Mayegu, may the Lord bless you.
he say,
may the Lord keep you.
He say,
may the Lord give you the strength and the wisdom to move this message forward. In the name of Chukwuka, we pray.
He say. Thank you so much, Janet.
I will not waste time. I always appreciate you. Sometimes I ask myself a question: how do you do this? How do you do this? Is the strength of God? How do you do this? Every day you are on us. May God keep you. May God bless you. Nigeria cannot work. Nigeria can never work. Can you hear me?
I'm with you, Janet.
Okay. You see these buses you televise now.
CNG buses, like Baba, 30 buses
CNG
for 240 million people.
Where I'm living.
Eh? What did you say, Janet? I hope I have not lost you, though. Eh? I know he said this. Oh, okay. I think I lost John. Somehow, I think the network is playing a huge one on us, okay? So take a look at this, right? Nigeria has no functional transportation system all over the country. It's just like, filling the gap kind of transportation Nigeria operates. Where you have the private sectors providing maybe, just about 20% of what Nigeria needs in mass transportation. Take a look at India. You see that India, right? And that population, when you take a look at for decades, how much they invested in mass transportation. When you take a look at China, countries where you have and Nigeria, Baba, or more, anyway. Like there is no real investment in this. talking about the infrastructure and talking about the real transportation gap. Here you get. And government should be feeling that. So if a government says they have a CNG initiative, I was expecting them to say they are building new cars. Like the rest of the world is talking about building electric cars. Your gas cars should be Nigerian-made cars. No be Japanese fairly use or abandoned buses. Then you convert them to this and say it's a national project. I don't understand. Hello.
Hello, Baba Maegun, my king.
Hello, sir. How are you,
My
Baba?
king.
Hmm?
Baba Day.
That is the prince.
This is your, yeah.
And that's a prince from Sweden. Is that you, by the way?
Yeah, Prince Adebayo from Sweden.
Adebayo from Sweden. I always mix
Baba,
from Ghana,
my king.
From Sweden. Baba, how are you this today? Oh?
My king.
Hmm?
My king, Ade. I'm cool. My king.
Baba.
You see, sometimes when I see the stories coming out of Nigeria, I just feel like crying, you know. I feel like crying. Truly, we are still in slavery. The slavery is still going on. Tell me, how in the world can this president and the past president know that there is biting hardship? And he wants to, this is a low-hanging fruit that can bring down the cost of transportation with the CNG buses. And they want to launch the CNG buses.
Yeah.
And they launch it with only 30 buses.
About they don't send anybody new. You know, we're in town, you know.
Even if you use 1,000 buses, it's still not enough to start that project.
But if they want to do their political rally, if they want to do their political campaign, right, you will see thousands of vehicles they just procure.
You know, share people. Is it a cost? Is it that somebody is holding gun to their head? Because this thing don't cost anything. Just give this guy. Okay, do you see that when he was even making that comment, talking about the CNG buses, he didn't even mention. He only mentioned innocent, only half. He didn't even give the guy the
due recognition. No.
Yes, that this guy is you know, I expect from this man, after this protest, after the biting hardship, the 500% increase or inflation, the naira collapse. I expect this guy to launch this project in different states with at least 5,000 buses. You know how many states we have in this country?
You get
that transportation has made food to be costly. Now, this TNG buses that this man is doing.
Ambode went to Brazil when he was building the bus terminals, right, for the BRT in Lagos. He went to Brazil. He single-handedly ordered for 250, all those Marco Polo buses, right? 250 to supply the fleet of BRT. Tifnubu launched a bus. They call it CNG.
Baba, these people no get sense. These people no get sense. Low hanging fruit. Ele no load. You no load. We have not
the rest.
We have not
achievement later. They go tell you say